Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general tarot reading. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Tarot with Netta. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the sign of Sagittarius. If the reading resonates with you, like, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Cross watchers are welcome here. And yeah, my dear Sag babies, let's go into your challenge position, what's coming towards you and your advice. Straight off the bat, we've got the Tower. So you could be going through a very big transformation. Yeah, your challenge position, what's coming towards you and your advice. Your challenge has two major arcanas, the Tower and the Strength card with the Four of Cups. Two major arcana, Scorpio and Leo energy. So you could be dealing with either of those signs or have those signs in your chart. Sagittarius, Leo and Scorpio are fixed signs. So this is almost like controlled chaos, the sense that I'm getting. Surrendering to chaos, surrendering to the flow of life. With the Four of Cups here in the center, there could be some divine intervention, maybe something so small, so minuscule. If you blink or like look away, you might miss it. There could be some support in the sidelines, but I feel like you're just going through a situation right now where it literally feels like controlled chaos or organized chaos, even something that's out of your hands that you're just kind of like let Jesus take the wheel mentality. You don't really have too much control over something that's going on. Yeah, with the Tower here, this is big transformation. You know, it's making way for something new. It's like the destruction of the old to make way for the new. And you might be having a hard time seeing it that way because this is in your challenge position. But I feel like, yeah, you're almost just kind of, the only way that you're having control right now is through just releasing, you know, with the strength and the challenge, because there's really no way for you to control the outcome. It might be something very significant, like a significant loss, a natural disaster, maybe even, yeah, just something very, very profound. But there is support coming in. So, you know, don't spend too much time focusing on the loss that's happening, because there is support coming in. You just have to kind of accept it, you know, don't deny it, because even if it's small, that little bit might really help you kind of get out of this, yeah, this tough time. It could be like the ending of a partnership, you know, maybe the ending of like a career, just something that's completely out of your hands though. Could be something dealing with like the economy, having to move for whatever reason, and you're just having to accept the situation. There's no fighting it. You just have to learn to go with the flow. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Four of Swords. I do see you like really, something's going to happen where you are going to have some kind of aha moment and like try to create a different outcome. You're going to like essentially, whatever is causing this Tower moment, you know, and this struggle and this current energy, you will accept the losses and walk away from the situation. And I do see you creating something new for yourself, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some like inward reflection and rest. But yeah, and some patience as well. But I do see that you're capable of doing that, and it's going to lead you to a very fulfilling life. It's going to lead you to an outcome that is better than you imagined. But yeah, with the Magician here, it's like as above, so below. I think you're going to come to the conclusion that, you know, the outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So there's no point on focusing on the loss. I feel like you're going to be very good at like cutting your losses, whatever they are, and working on manifesting something new. But it's going to come from a place where you are doing very intense inner work. You might be looking at like reading books or watching videos of like Joe Dispenza, or like doing, you know, energetic healing practices, Kundalini yoga, just raising your vibration from the inward out in order to become a vibrational match for the things that you are trying to create in your life. Because I feel like, you know, with the Tower here, it's just like a loss that almost feels like you're going to be going back to like a state of zero almost, and it's going to be very tough, but I don't think you're going to give up on yourself. I think you're going to use it as a learning experience. You know, Sagittarius, you are ruled by Jupiter. You are more lucky in life than unlucky, and you are very spiritually spiritual minded. You know, you're known as like the philosopher, always seeking out new and different experiences in order to become the sage, the wise sage, where you are like gathering experience for the sake of like spiritual development, or like developing your character, and becoming almost like monk-like even. You might begin to detach from like material things. You might realize that you don't need as much in the world to be happy or get by. This situation with the Tower here might be very humbling as well. Even though it's very difficult, it's going to open your eyes to the state of humanity, the state of consumption and overconsumption. You might become like a leader in a field that inspires others. Yeah, your advice is to communicate like your knowledge to others. I feel like you want to communicate with the Nine of Cups. A Ten of Wands here, it's showing that you will use your almost like the lessons that you're learning. You're going to turn those things that like most people would take as like baggage or burdens and kind of repress them, but you're going to like know how to transmute that energy and communicate your experiences to others almost in a story-like manner, where you're able to inspire others and invoke like good feelings from them, because you have the gift of the gab. Sagittarius, you might have Gemini in your chart. You might also have Leo. You could be very charismatic, but I don't think your intention is to like get fame or recognition. It's just that you want to you're initially seeking an outlet for your your experiences that may have like caused some trauma or some PTSD, some nervous system reset. You're going to find a lot of like therapeutic effect from communicating to others your experiences, sharing your story. You might even write a book or start a podcast, something where you are just beginning to inspire others like through your hardships. And Sagittarius, you're just really going to turn like a negative experience into something inspiring. I like that for you. Okay, my dear Sagittarius, let's get one card from the Divine Animals Oracle just to close off and ground your reading. Loyalty, red crowned crane, number 29. So let's read the description. Okay. The time has come to re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word if you give it. Take relationships slowly and make sure to build strong connections. What promises have you made and must keep? Wow, okay. Let's go a little bit deeper into the magic of the crane. Crane magic is about loyalty and steadfastness. In this world of instant gratification and short attention spans, perhaps the idea of loyalty is beginning to be a lost ideal. The graceful crane teaches us that remaining steadfast to those who deserve it is a positive ideal and something to treasure. Thinking carefully about our promises and keeping our word means that we become people to be trusted by others and ourselves. Yeah. I feel like you're just going to set out on like sharing your experience, sharing your story, inspiring others, invoking trust and faith in others. Yeah, it's a nice energy here. Learning how to trust yourself through this hardship as well. That strength, you know, finding the inner strength. This is going to be like one of your big karmic lessons that you will learn how to shift into a dharma, like your soul's purpose of leading others. Like you will become some type of light worker or way shower, putting other people onto their own paths because you have learned to transmute like your struggles into your strengths, by creating that inner trust within yourself and not letting yourself down. That will be the magic of this as well, you know, turning like a shitstorm essentially into some type of blessing, turning a curse, what might feel like a curse, into a blessing. You're even like changing ancestral lines, like you're, you know, upgrading the ancestral DNA, the genetics of your ancestry, healing. A lot of like soul healing, family healing is also going to take place, because you're not falling victim to these hard times, you know, you're staying on the path. Okay, my dear Sagittarius, I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.